You see that thumbnail? It makes zero sense. Just like WWE. You see that thumbnail is supposed to tell you, the audience, what is the biggest news story? What is the biggest moment on the show? And that's where the problem arises. You see, there was nothing of relevance last night. Literally nothing. As a content creator, we're trained to pick something that'll look good on that thumbnail. Some type of story. Some fucking moment. Nothing of relevance last night. Nothing. Capital N-O. Thing. Nothing. No thing. Last night. Worthy of that thumbnail spot. So where the headline should be on that thumbnail, I had to put in random letters in the alphabet because I'm not going to clickbait my audience. I want you to know from the jump that if you click this video, we're about to review a pathetic shit show. I call this a state of emergency in WWE. Now why? Am I being overly dramatic? Am I over-exaggerating, embellishing? Nope. None of the above. You see, this company has its wheels falling off their vehicle, yet they continue to catapult 180 miles per hour straight into a brick fucking road. Straight into a brick wall on the road to WrestleMania. I can speak. 180 mphs, and they don't even care to stop. Why? Because they're either stupid, oblivious, or both. And I'm going with the latter. I choose choice C. They're both oblivious and stupid. You want facts, right? You just don't want BC to come out here and fucking just, hey, let me just tell you what I think, right? Who wants to hear BC's opinion today? You ain't got anything better to do than listen to somebody else's fucking opinion. I don't come here with opinions. I'm coming with facts. Check this out. We are 53 days away from WrestleMania. And what is this company dancing around? I ask you. Don't take my word for it if you can't stand BC. That's cool. But you can't deny the facts. What is this company dancing around with 53 days to Mania? They're dancing around with an Elimination Chamber fuckfest. Because, my friends, it is a fuckfest. You have a guy who's taking himself out of the main event match. Then you have another dude who's in a tag team taking that spot in a tag team. Then you have one half of your Raw Women's Championship match at Elimination Chamber nullified. She's claiming she's pregnant, and I'm hearing that's in real life. And they have nothing now. They're scrambling, we're hearing, for somebody to take on Asuka. And you ask yourself why? Because they never had anybody in a storyline with Asuka. The whole storyline with Charlotte and Lacey. Why? No idea. Charlotte doesn't even have a title. Why not take care of your champion first? They had nothing for Asuka. This was all to dance around Charlotte. And now that Lacey Evans is pregnant, they have nobody for Asuka because for months, Vince didn't give one fuck, one iota about Asuka. He threw a title on her to keep all of us happy, and you look at the way she's been booked ever since, and you tell me, you got the balls, the audacity, the cojones, the how you doings to say BC's wrong? Nah, dog. Fuck that shit. Check yourself, look in the mirror, and start admitting your own faults. You done fucked up with your decision making, with the way your logic and common sense is screwed. Wow. 53 days and they're dancing around the Elimination Chamber. And then you want to say, well, BC, after Sunday, it'll be okay, BC, because then we can get on the road to Mania. You're wrong. Because in 4 weeks, we do this all again, this game, and we go to Fastlane. We are on the fast track to Fastlane, not WrestleMania.
And then when we play this game again and all of our time, focus, energy has to go to Fastlane, then 2 weeks later is WrestleMania. So you only have 2 weeks to get excited, to be intrigued with WrestleMania. But I'm the one who's just bitching, moaning, complaining, ranting. This is what we're doing. 53 days away from fucking WrestleMania, and you are literally turning people away. You're not getting them excited. You're turning them away. Thank you to Alfonso, by the way, and what he did in the bedroom with Lacey Evans, because at least this protects Asuka. Because at first I was thinking Charlie Flair is going to take the title from Asuka at Mania, but then I thought Vince is going to know that that's going to rub people the wrong way. So watch Lacey get the title Sunday, and then Charlotte just has to easy peasy beat Lacey at WrestleMania. So at least Alfonso and Lacey can do their thing, just like Becky Lynch just did, and let Asuka maybe try to have an actual title reign. But what do I know? I'm just a YouTuber. He's a YouTuber. He's a podcaster. He ain't in a company. He doesn't know. When it comes to this show, I'm not in a splendid mood, as you can probably tell. Hey, I didn't even check on you guys yet, man. I've been flipping out since we started this motherfucker. What's up, everybody? Everybody here, my tried and trues at least. I can't even tell. Wow, man. What the hell do I start up in this back? I can't see everything here, man. What's up, everybody? Hey, we're almost at 100 already. Was that just because I fucking ranted my ass off just now? Almost 100 already for you guys, man. That's awesome. Batty Banks is up here in this bitch with a $9.99 couple of coffees. Thank you, Batty Banks. But by the way, before I start with Batty Banks, Mr. Anything. I missed your super yesterday, man. Mr. Anything, congrats on the new addition to the fam, Macho Man, the new dog, to go with your lady dog, Daisy. So that's awesome, man. One of my role models growing up, man, my idols, Macho Man. So what a way to, or what, there ain't no better name to give your pet than Macho Man. Mr. Anything, thank you. Batty Banks, BC, I have to be honest, I was too busy looking at Naruto to even realize that Raw was on. Did I say Naruto? Should I know what that is, Batty Banks? Or who that is? Well, listen, whatever you were witnessing, viewing, looking at, distracted by, it was much better than the shit show that Vince gave us last night. Thank you, Batty Banks. Oh, Shower Lurker 2 spot. The Lurker is here, and I'm a huge Nia fan. Sucks for you, brother. Thanks for the coffee. What else we got up in this biatch? I saw a couple more. Hold on, guys, before we get into this show. Christopher Blackshear, $4.99. I literally got a headache watching that last night. The old bastard up north has done it again. Bro, he's off the track. I mean, you look at when I say the train is off the track, well, you have to have a conductor or the engineer. Somebody's got to be running this shit. That's Vince McMahon. That's why I hate when people say, Bruce Pritchard. I can't stand that. We don't play that game on this channel. You go for the head fucking dog. If somebody is running the operation and the operation sucks, you blame the top guy, the top dog, because it's easy. It's easy for any one of us to start blaming everyone else. Bruce and Kevin Dunn and everybody. All 617 writers, Deborah, the front desk girl in Stamford, Connecticut at headquarters. We can blame everybody. One person, Vincent Kennedy McMahon, will always be blamed on this channel. I promise you guys, I will never steer my attention to somebody underneath him. I won't. You have my word on that. Thank you, Christopher Blackshear, for that coffee. Means a lot, dog. JR9 Gaming's up in here. 0 roll-ups, which means it's $12.94, 13% now for 2021. JR9, I'm telling you, man, I know for a fact these motherfuckers watch. BC, Ever since I started talking about this heavily, they stopped. Even last night, there was 2 fruit roll-up victories, or I'm sorry, 2 24/7 victories, and they made sure that there was not one roll-up shown on TV. I'm just saying, dog, this company lives on roll-ups. Somebody's up in their ears, dog. BC's getting to these motherfuckers. That's why I say when the amp unit stands up, stands tall, stands proud, and we voice out loud, we make changes. Just like we did with Naomi when she won that title years ago. Just like we did with the Daniel Bryan Yes movement. Just like we did with Kofi Mania. Vince didn't want to do any of that. We forced it. Yeah, bitch. Ow. Carlos, Ray, what's up, dog? Good to see you up in here, man, with that coffee. BC, how's that snow, my brother? You survived it. So far, we got more 5 to 8 inches coming in on Thursday, Friday. So up north, we got to get our business taken care of, and we got another storm coming in, Carlos. I'm hearing Texas is getting it pretty fucking bad. That sucks because they're not used to this. Up north, this is how we live, you know? But yeah, thank you, Carlos, man, and we're going to be good. Thoughts and prayers over to everybody in Texas. They're getting slammed. I heard anyway. Jer9 Gaming with another 5 up in this bitch. Bliss was... Oh, hold on. Make sure I got... Yeah, Jer9 Gaming. Bliss was great on Raw, but it was only a minute segment. Also, I think Bliss is coasting Orton to the chamber. Oh, what? Oh, costing Orton the chamber, then Fiend returns on post-chamber Raw. That's what I'm looking at, Jer9. I don't see Fiend coming in at the chamber, nor would it make any sense. It would just take away from the championship match. As much as I love the Fiend, I don't want to see that shit. So I'm with you, Jer9 Gaming. I think that's what's going to happen. Well, now we got some more up here, man. You guys are fucking voicing out, loving it. We're having a blast. We're over 100 on the likes too, by the way. So let's get that to $125, and that'll be fucking awesome. Life of Jay's up in here with a coffee. Thank you, Life of Jay, with that $4.99 spot. I used to love Elimination Chamber and Money in the Bank, but Vince made me not care anymore about the pay-per-views. I want them to go back to 4 pay-per-views. Me too. Not even King of the Ring, dog. Probably like you, Life of Jay. Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, SummerSlam, Survivor Series. Boom, bada bing, bada bang. Let's get out of there. Red team go. Red team get it done. Red team go home. I'm with you, Life of Jay. Now there's one every, not even month, every 3 weeks, it seems. Chelsea Elaine with a 2 spot. That's anime I was watching for. Oh, my hole! Thank you, Chelsea. Watch anything but Raw. Just tune into BC. I'll tell you what's up. Ah, man. Hold on. I got another one up in here, man, from the War Dog. Smash that like for BC. Hip-lified. Yeah, War Dog. War Dog knows where it's at, man. Smash that. Let's get that over 125 on the likes, guys. That'll be badass. I agree, War Dog. Thanks, man. Shower Lurker 2 spot. First live stream in a while. Glad you're here, man. Hopefully it's entertaining. Snowed here right now. Yeah, man, it's working its way. Like I said, Texas is getting it. So that's how you know, like, this country's getting slammed in February, bro. There is no fucking getting away from this, no matter where you are. I'm guessing California, it's going to start snowing. For all my California friends up in this bitch. Thank you, Lurker, with that 2 spot. Chelsea with another 2 spot, man. We're getting snowed in Sydney, Canada. Oh, yeah, but that's Canada, Sydney. Or fucking Sydney. Chelsea in Sydney. Doesn't Canada always get... I don't know. I picture... Maybe it's a stereotype, but I picture Canada as fucking covered in snow all the time. Maybe that's absolutely wrong. Thank you, Chelsea. I'll learn my geography a little better and learn some history on it. Jody Gillies up in here with a coffee, $4.99 spot. Hey, by the way, we just went over 125. That's cool, man. That was pretty fast with only a couple hundred already in here. I know we're doing this later in the afternoon, 14 hours after the show went off the air. Some shit, man. And we're still rocking it out, man. You guys are the best. $4.99 spot, Jody. The only good part about Raw was Alexa. He will be returning very soon, and I can't wait. Getting Freddy Krueger vibes for this new look. Yeah, man. Some concept art was shown out to all of us. We don't know how real it is. I mean, it was the creator of it. So I'm interested. I love the whole Fiend and Bray Wyatt's work. I'm definitely probably more excited than all of you guys, man, because I am such a big fan of Bray Wyatt. So it's going to be interesting, Jody. We're along for the ride, man. And Alexa Bliss so far is killing it in the meanwhile. Literally. Thank you, Jody. Carlos with that coffee 5 spot. Thank you, dude. Salud, Carlos. BC Bliss has gone to another level. She's the best thing on Raw. I think it was JR9 Gaming who recently just said it was only a minute, and she literally was the best part of Monday Night Raw. Literally. Nothing was better than that 60 seconds. Unfucking real. Chelsea with another 2-spot up in here, man. I mean, you're right. From Jan to mid-April on snow. Oh, for Canada. Yeah. And then you get, then you start getting some warm weather. Beach weather, dare I say, in Sydney, Chelsea? Do you have beaches? Because at least in New York, man, we could hit the Jersey Shore, which I can't fucking wait, man. Jersey Shore, I can't wait to be... Fuck that. I ain't even gonna wait. I'm gonna hit Florida and sit underneath a palm tree for 7 days in a row. Soon. Very soon. I assure you of that. Oh, man. All right. I think if I missed anybody, guys, just like Mr. Anything, I missed his yesterday about Macho Man, his new addition to his family to join Daisy. But I got that in today. If I miss any supers, I'll get you guys in the very next video. Thank you. I just can't get everybody right. It's going fast. A lot of you guys are fucking showing the love already. But I got to get into hour number 1 here. And I always talk about these shows needing to start with a spark. A huge segment to get people excited for the next 3 hours. Well, we got Miz TV. Miz TV is what we got. It is only February and already WWE in 2021 is exhausting. Good news is this was only 5 minutes. Miz's guest was Drew McIntyre. McIntyre was in no mood. He delivers a headbutt to Miz's dome piece. Then he simply walks off. The bad news, Miz actually got back up and picked off right where he left off on the mic. And he went on another 10 minutes. I'm not even joking here, guys. I know a lot of you don't watch this shit. You just tune in to BC's review. The Miz win another 10 minutes. And the only thing of relevance to pick from what he said was that he's taking himself out of the match. How can you take yourself out of the match? Oh yeah, Roman Reigns just did that on Friday. And I flipped out about it in that review this Saturday, did I not? And some of you guys may have thought, oh, BC, you're making too much of it. It adds to the storyline. Roman took himself out of the match. He'll pick up the scraps after the chamber. But what did I tell you in that review? I never steer you guys wrong, man. I always know what I'm talking about. I'm always a mile ahead of everybody else in this community. What did I tell you on Saturday? I said this opens the door for everybody to do it. And you guys were like, well, actually, most of you guys agreed. But a couple of you guys were like, nah, BC, it's just Roman. You already got The Miz. You got The Miz just a few days later doing the same thing. I'm out of the match. Come on, bro. And then he has a match later with a tag team, a guy in a tag team, Kofi Kingston. But he takes himself out, and it took us 15 minutes to get to that conclusion. Your go-home show to Elimination Chamber, which the card doesn't make sense. Nobody is excited for this. But you spend the entire first segment on Miz. And then we get Matt Riddle and the Lucha Summer College House Party. It was a 6-man schmoz. Matt Riddle and the Lucha Summer College House Party defeated MVP, Cedric, and Shelton of the Hurt Business. So 1 week, Hurt Business looks strong, like they're being booked to the moon. The next week, they're flat on their back looking up at the lights. BC calls it good old-fashioned 50-50 booking. And when you get 50-50 booked into irrelevancy, the company doesn't give a fuck about you, nor does your audience. So the Hurt Business is defeated. It's a schmaz match. Does anybody give a fuck? Of course not. Was this fun? Of course not. Exciting? No. Intriguing? No. The old man in Stamford, Connecticut is clueless and stupid, both together to form one hell of a concoction. He is so stupid he would sell his car for gas money. He's so dumb he'd trip over a wireless network. I am convinced Vincent Kennedy McMahon is so damn clueless he would stare at orange juice for a half an hour because it says concentrate. He would take a ruler to bed just to see how long he slept. And while we have fun with it, it's true. You can't possibly be that oblivious to what you're putting out there. And instead of getting better, it gets worse. It gets worse. Ninja Tozawa is pinning R-Truth for the Fruit Roll-Up Championship backstage. And then Bad Bunny then pins Ninja Tozawa. And I don't know what I'm watching. Legit. The Ninja is getting a belt, then a Bad Bunny. You have a bunny pinning a ninja. How do you describe this to anybody that walks in? If it's Valentine's Day and you're getting cozy with your lady friend and she wants to spend a few nights at your apartment, right? She gets out of the shower and she says, "What you watching?" And you say, "The bunny is pinning the ninja." Well, that's your last date. You're done. She ain't going out with your ass. What the fuck are you watching? It was better when we had Duke the Dumpster Drosy. Fucking Manowar. You guys remember Manowar? Doink the Clown? Any of these names ring a bell? I would take that over this shit. And by the way, that's not even shade to the Bad Bunny. That's cool. He's a lifelong wrestling fan living his dream. That's cool. What we're seeing is insulting to actual wrestlers like Ninja Tozawa. R-Truth, he's funny as fuck, but now he is legit he's just a sideshow now. I don't know if we could ever take the dude seriously. That's kind of sad. Dude can actually wrestle. And hour number 1 ends with our Raw Women's Champion. Oh man, hold on. Before I get to that, the whole wait, I saw some supers coming. Let me take care of that now before. Hold on, guys. I saw a couple of Life of Jay. I see you up in here with that coffee with that $4.99 for Seth Rollins' return. I would have had him as a henchman for Roman and then eventually turn on Roman for a future feud. Yeah, but I don't think they want to blur the lines with the Shield. Otherwise, I would totally agree, but it's too close to the Shield, and I don't think they want to re-kickstart that. I don't think Seth does, and I don't think Roman does, but that's damn sure a solid storyline for the future. Life of Jay, thank you. Jody Gilly, another coffee, $4.99, thank you. Kyle Scarborough did the Fiend art originally. He's a good dude. He did my last tattoo. No, Jody, though. Isn't it somebody different? Is it Kyle? I thought it was, No. Hold on. This live stream is at a halt. Tom Savini, I thought. Jody, give me... I can't really read the chat. It's on a delay, and I'm obviously running a show here, so I can't see everything on the chat. But, Jody, I believe that's Tom Savini. But maybe you did say originally the Fiend art. So maybe that's what it is. I got you, Jody. So Kyle did the original art. Maybe that's what he's doing as well for the new, I don't know. And then Tom Savini is actually going to do it. Maybe that's the case. Thank you, Jody, for that coffee. I'm going to look more into that, too. Carlos with another 5 spot. Salute, Carlos. Always good to see my man up in this bitch. I guess anyone can now book themselves as they see fit. It's the lunatics running the asylum. Absolutely, Carlos. The inmates are running the asylum, and that's what I was pissed off about. With Roman, it opens the door for everybody to do it. And once Vince has his hand a little bit in the cookie jar, he's taking all of your cookies. And now we're seeing it with The Miz, and now everybody is just going to be running their own fucking matches now. There's no order in this company. Thank you, Carlos. You know that, man. Mr. Black Ice 22 and the fucking pinata. No, I'm playing, man. I remember that shit. 2 spot. Thank you, Mr. Black Ice. And stare at the Pope, too, thinking it's seeds. Oh, yeah, Vince. That's my orange juice joke. Vince is so dumb he'd stare at orange juice for a half an hour because it says concentrate. Yeah. You ain't kidding, Mr. Black Ice. Add levels to that fucking layers to that joke. Chelsea, 2 spot, too far annoyed with the Miz. Damn Bunny again. Oh, the Bunny is striking all the time now, Chelsea. He's a constant part of the show now. Thank you, Chelsea. If I miss any supers, guys, I'll get you in the next video. Hold on, I'm trying to find Jody. I think I saw you with that response. Hold on. Jody, I got you. $4.99 coffee. Thank you. Kyle drew the artwork and sent it to Jason Baker in Savini Studios, and they sculpted it from his art. Both Kyle and Jason have been on my show. Got you, Jody. I'm gonna look more into that too, man, because I'm intrigued with all that shit. So thank you, Jody, for that correction. Awesome, man. And I'm gonna have to look into Kyle's work now. Thank you, Jody. It's always good to see another diehard, pure, sheer Bray Wyatt fan, The Fiend, man, because this dude is on another level. Chelsea, another 2-spot. Chelsea! By the way, what are we being fed with by Pierce? I don't know what. Much love. Much love right back to you, Chelsea. I don't know what Pierce's role is anymore. The inmates are clearly running the asylum. So what the fuck do we need this half-ass authority figure for? It's obviously just to get them out of the Thunderdome and out of this pandem. But man, are the wheels. By now, they are 100% off the vehicle. This thing is now skidding into that brick wall. Thank you, Chelsea. Whew. Hey, we're over $150 on the low. When the fuck did that happen? I haven't even completed the first hour yet. We're over $150. We got 300 already fucking tuning live. Thousands will be joining us later when we're not live. Sorry, guys. For every one of you that didn't catch this live, I don't tell anybody in advance. I like to do a little bit of a shock and awe. I like to go on my own schedule. You guys know that. So sorry I didn't tell you guys earlier. But hey, even if you're catching this on a delay, hopefully you're more entertained with this than the actual fucking show. So we're about to go to 175 on the likes. You guys are fucking rock stars. Harshavardhan Ingali, as always, with that 40 spot. Thank you, Harshavardhan. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly, as I always tell you, but I always want you to make sure. I want to make sure that you know it's much appreciated. He says, as always, the shiz show continues. And he's not even done. If we're talking about the shit show, that absolutely continues. And The Miz is actually going to start hour number 2, just like we started hour number 1. I'll get to that in a minute, Harshavardhan. Thank you. Woo! Bob Rouse with a coffee 5 spot. Thank you, Bob. We don't want to see Bad Bunny. We want to see the bunny in AEW. Fuck yeah, Bob. Fuck yeah. Now that's a bunny I can get my hands around. I mean, that's a bunny we can all grasp. No, that still sounds wrong. That's a fine-ass bunny. Yeah, that's an AEW bunny. Much different. I agree, Bob. I'll get myself in trouble if I don't move on. Oh, fuck. I'm going to smash a little bit more of this, guys, and then I'm going to end out. Well, let's end hour number 1, then I'm going to need the coffee. Hour number 1 ends with our Raw Women's Champion doing nothing with that title. Of course, I'm talking about Asuka because Vince will give her nothing. And instead, Asuka is still tagging with Charlie Flair. Why? Why is this still happening? Because you have to still have the Lacey Evans and Charlie Flair storyline. And so the only way to do that with anybody giving a shit is to have her attached to somebody that people respect, like Asuka. They wrestle Lacey Evans and Peyton Royce in this match. The match absolutely sucks, but even worse, nobody even wins this thing because Evans announces that she's prego, and the ref just stops counting. And this is another thing that I told you guys, man. I told you guys on I think it was my last stream yesterday when we were going over NXT. And I said when Dakota Kai, strike first, strike hard, no mercy, Dakota Kai, when she got onto Raquel Gonzalez to pin Shotzi, I said, why is the ref not telling Dakota to get off Raquel? You can't have 2 people pin somebody. And I told you guys, once you open the door, exactly with Roman taking himself out of Elimination Chamber, and Pierce was just like, okay, let me go find my balls, because I'm not going to stand up to you. And that opened the door for The Miz to do the same thing a few nights later. Well, here's NXT. The ref doesn't give a fuck how many people are pinning Shotzi, even though it's highly against the fucking rules of the match. And I told you guys, this opens the door to break every fucking rule now. Sure enough, the ref is here. Lacey announces she's pregnant, but she's outside the ring. Charlotte's like, what the fuck are you doing? Get back in the ring. And the ref just stops counting. Because this match was called on the account of pregnancy. Well, I haven't ever read that in the rule book. I tell you guys, man. I try, right? Logic and common sense. That's all I'm asking for up front. Even when they do stupid shit, try to find some logic and common sense so we can connect the dots, right? It doesn't matter what your age. You could be 10, you could be 100 years old. We just want to connect the dots, right? We all watch TV shows and movies that are absolutely ludicrous. It would never happen in real life. But we love it. We enjoy it. Doesn't matter your age range. But we just ask for a little bit of logic, a little bit of common sense. The rules is where you start. The rules always have to be, they have to be the one constant. So Lacey Evans is pregnant. And I'm hearing that's real, by the way. That wasn't just storyline. This is what I'm hearing. Now, we all could be had by this, absolutely. But I'm hearing that this is Alfonso, her husband. They've been trying for a while. They actually got the job done. Congrats to Lacey, first of all. Out of the storyline, out of pro wrestling, in real life, we want to congratulate Lacey if this is in fact true, which is what we're hearing. If it's storyline, okay. I won't feel like I got had. I would just feel like this is stupid storytelling, so it doesn't matter. But congrats. And Alfonso, thank you, because at least this takes Lacey out of the equation for a little bit, so maybe Asuka can have a legit title reign, at least to WrestleMania. Yeah, I wouldn't bank on it, but maybe. But it all revolved around Charlie Flair. And now you guys are starting to see that. Even the people that didn't want to believe BC, man, nah, BC, they're just giving her a story because she got back. And I would ask, well, why doesn't Asuka have a story? She's been your champion for months. She doesn't have one storyline. She doesn't have any title defenses. Alexa was the only one in months. Nobody wants to fucking be real with themselves because they want to live in WWE's cookie cutter world. I love WWE. I want to see it succeed, but it's absolute trash and it has been for years. So the only way to correct it is if you be real with yourself and them, or else it's never going to change. You can't just give up and be like, oh, they're going to do it anyway. I might as well enjoy it. Or maybe you can do that. This isn't a channel where we do that shit. Tomeo the Gamer. Thank you, Alfonso. That's going to be fucking trending. Miss Flawless Stone. You're damn right BC is live, man. You know ain't nobody doing it like the BC, man. You know we rocking this shit. You didn't miss much, Miss Flawless Stone. We just covered hour number 1. So it's probably a better thing that you did miss that. Because that was probably the most tragic of the hours. I'll see if I am wrong as we go into hour number 2. First, though, I got some supers that came in. Hold on, guys. We got some more. You guys are showing the love today, man. Strict Tango's up in here with a 2-spot. It cracks me up whenever you mimic Vince. Oh, the Vince impression. I'll give you a little bit. What? What do you mean you're pregnant? I have you in a storyline with my golden child. Pregnant? Damn it! Alfonso, you're fired. Vince, Alfonso isn't even employed with the company. That's just the husband. What? Hire him! And when he's hired, bring him to me, because he's fired. Baby, are you gonna name her Charlie? Charlie Flair. Anyway, Strict Tango, that's a little bit, man. Thanks for the coffee. What's up, my peeps? Says Larry Lockett, $4.99 coffee. Larry, haven't seen you in a minute up in this chat. Good to see you up in here, brother. Larry Lockett with a coffee. What's up? Not much. We rocking it, Larry. Hopefully you're doing the same. Chelsea with another 2-spot. Chelsea's rockstar status today. The position Asuka is in. Blonde bombshell issue. Check. Absolutely, Chelsea. But you notice, you've been watching the channel long enough. You're highly educated on pro wrestling. Chelsea with another 2 says, are we getting Maury Povich now? You're not the father. Yeah, they're going to play it up like it's Ric Flair. And Charlotte was in there, Chelsea. You saw Charlotte in the middle of the ring, confused. Like, Dad, you let Lacey ride Space Mountain on the off hours? You have so many issues, Dad. Close down Space Mountain. Chelsea, thank you. I wish I could do a Ric Flair impersonation. Jay Lethal. You guys ever hear Jay Lethal? He's an ROH talent. He's one of my favorite wrestlers. Unfortunately, he's never been to, or never got a big stage on like WWE or even AEW yet. NXT, nothing like that. But he's phenomenal. And he does a better Ric Flair than Ric Flair. You guys got to hear him, man. Ashley Steggles is up in here with a $3.99. What up, Ashley? was busy looking for a PlayStation 5, missed Raw. Well, you got super lucky, Ashley. Somebody's looking out for you. You got a fucking angel on your shoulder because you missed Raw. Thank you for not missing this, Ashley, and I appreciate the coffee. Oh, mannerisms. I tell you. But Alfonso got you pregnant? Who the fuck is he? Fuck. Damn it, Charlie, what do we do now? What if we just have Charlie take it at Elimination Chamber from Asuka? Oh, fuck. Why did I just put that out there? All right, let me take that back. JR9 Gaming, what's up with that coffee? On my YouTube channel, I make WWE shows on the WWE games. I always do long-term storytelling, and maybe I'm biased, but the shows are much better than WWE. JR9 Gaming, you've been a part of the AMP unit for the longest time, so something tells me you're one of the smartest wrestling fans in the community on the face of the earth. And that's not ego. That's not me patting myself on the fucking back. I just know that when we do our videos, when we do live streams, when we are on this channel, we're talking facts. We don't like opinions. So you've been here a long time, man. You like to deal in facts. So JR9 Gaming, I'm sure whatever you're doing creatively is a million times better than Kennedy McMahon. Thank you for the coffee, JR9 Gaming. Christopher Blackshear with that 10 spot. 2 coffees, deuce. A double. Thank you, Christopher. I'm sorry. My coffee's hitting me. We're starting to get even more amped. Christopher with that 10 spot. The match is called due to Lacey announcing she's pregnant. But that's the thing, Christopher. It wasn't even called. They're going to tell you it was. I didn't hear a bell, did you? I'll go back and I'll check it out when I do have time, whenever the fuck that is. But I didn't hear the bell. The ref just literally stopped counting. And everybody was like, what? Pregnant? How does that happen? Did something enter? Yes, you remember when we were talking about Nia's hole? Well, what happens is you take the other one of those and you take Alfonso's how you doing. Everybody's confused. What are you confused? She's pregnant. All right. It's not the end of the fucking show. Let's move on. First of all, you, Mr. Referee Dumbass, how about you fucking count? If I didn't look twice, I would have thought it was dipshit Guggenheimer or fuckwad Fred in the referee fucking shirt. Or my local pizza delivery guy, Luigi Lugnuts. I can do this. Put it on, count to 3, or count to... What? Pregnant? What do we do now? Do we end the match? I'm sorry. I'm stuck on that because I'm looking at the ref the whole time. End the match at least. At least hear the ring bell, you know? Ding, ding, ding. Hey, everybody, the match is over. And then you can... But you started a match and you never ended it. So by your logic, by WWE logic, this match is still going on. It's still going on! This is a 16-hour match! Oh. I can't even fathom. Well, I wasn't even done with Christopher's super. Hold on, Chris. I'm sorry. That was just, announcing she's pregnant. Nicholas's dad counts 3 when Samoa Joe and Ricochet's shoulders are both down, etc. The refs are on the same crack that VKM is on. Good point, Christopher. I forgot about that occasion. I can go on and on with ref botches, and you can't even just blame them. They're being told that this is the finish. And these finishers are so fucking illogical. Thank you, Christopher. You're damn fucking right, bro. But what we're doing, Christopher, is against WWE rules. We're using logic and common sense. Hey, we're over $1.75, by the way, on the likes. We're about to hit 200 live before the thousands watch this stream later on today, this evening, and tomorrow morning. So we're going to have thousands coming in, and you guys are showing them how badass we were live. So thank you guys, man. That's going toward 200. Thank you, Christopher, for those couple of coffees. I think I got everybody on the supers for now. If I missed anybody, I'll get you in the next video. And if there's any more in this stream, I'll try to get them after I cover hour number 2. But we got to keep moving on, guys. Whew! Hour number 2 sees Kofi Kingston defeat The Miz to earn the 6th spot, Miz's spot, in the Elimination Chamber. But who cares? Are we really trying to recreate Kofi Mania? What are we doing here? And why is The Miz starting the show and starting the second hour of the show? Are you trying to tell me that Miz is your biggest draw? Really? Because if that's the case, we have a fucking issue. We have a major malfunction, Private Pile. Houston, we have a problem, and it's more than snow. Miz is getting all of this TV time, and nobody has an issue with that unless you're a huge, big-time Miz fan. I'm pretty sure you're watching this and thinking, what the fuck are we doing on this show? The Miz is as effective as a lifeguard that can't swim. Think about that, because that's not very effective. Moving on. There was a moment after this. There was a moment, a 60-second time frame when everything was right in the world. Alexa Bliss was in an undisclosed location and says he will be reborn again. And you know that he is not Gilbert. It is the Fiend Bray Wyatt. All I could think in that moment, and this is true, all I could think in this moment was just give me 3 hours of Alexa Bliss, because the show was that fucking bad. Timeout. Yes, I still have my Christmas tree up, by the way. When I tell you I'm pretty fucking busy, I'm a busy motherfucker. And when I have off time, I try to make these vids for you guys. I gotta take that motherfucker down, though. That's a little outrageous. Anyway, moving on. Time back in. You guys remember Saved by the Bell? Time out. Time back in. My Christmas tree's giving me the fucking evil eye now. What do you mean you gotta take me down, man? What the hell, man? What the hell did I do to you? I gave you 3 good months, motherfucker. 3 good months. And you wanna take me down? Bitch, I'm gonna give you a front to the dome piece. Anyway, I don't know. That's how my Christmas tree talks, I guess. Back to Alexa. I'm thinking give me 3 hours of Alexa Bliss. Give me 3 hours of Alexa. That's all I need, man. That's all I need. Because it's more entertaining than this shit. Alexa. Play me some more Alexa. Man, if it was only that easy. Just fucking, the little Alexa, you tell her to do something. Alexa, play my favorite fucking song. Alexa, play my movie. Alexa, tell Vince McMahon to fuck off. You know what I mean? If it was only that easy. Alexa, give me 3 hours of Alexa. Oh, fuck, man. 60 seconds is all it was. It came and it gone. Unfortunately, that 60 seconds came and gone. That's what she said. Anyway. Sorry. It's an old Office joke. Many of you might not understand. Then we were right back to the bullshit. And I saw my gal Naomi out there holding hands with Lana. Basically. No, I think they actually held hands at the beginning. Like at the ramp. They're doing one of those little fucking, like they're a real team. Like they're a sisterhood. Oh, fuck. Hold on, guys. I tell you. I saw a super come in, and then I'll talk about this match that ended hour number 2 with Naomi and Lana, because I think I'm going to flip out again. I don't know. I just don't like the fact that now Naomi has to do what Asuka was doing with Charlie Flair. Now Naomi has to do it with Lana. But I saw J Football live up in this bitch with a $4.99 coffee. Thank you, J Football. Always good to see you up in here, dude. I didn't watch the show yesterday, BC. I'm hearing Lacey got pregnant out of nowhere, like an RKO, J Football. I'm beyond confused now. We thought it was storyline. J Football, I'm hearing that this is actually legit. So I'm going to find out more info, but I'm hearing this is legit. If it's storyline, I'm not going to feel like I was had because I don't care about it anyway. If it's legit, congratulations to Lacey, and thank you, Alfonso, the husband, because now we can end this fucking Charlie Flair, Lacey Evans bullshit. So yeah, J Football Live. And again, like I tell everybody, you did a good thing by not watching it. BC's got you taken care of. Thank you, J Football. Oh, man. Oh, some of you guys watch The Office, huh? What was my joke there, man? What did I say? Oh, Alexa Bliss's 60 seconds came and gone in that segment. That's what she said. Get it? 60 seconds came and gone. It's one of those fucking days, man. We got to entertain ourselves because this show isn't going to do it. By the way, over 200 on the likes. I saw that. I just saw that right now. You guys just went over 200, man. Now we're steam barreling, catapulting toward 225. You guys fucking rock. Whew. 225 is next up, man. I'm telling you guys, man, when the thousands show up later on, everybody gets back from either school, work, whatever they got to do. They're going to see that we kicked ass on this live stream, man. You guys rock. Strict Tango with another 2-spot. WWE would be trash as long as Vince is in charge. Absolutely. But Strict Tango, can I say thank you? Because at least you understand who it is. It's Vince McMahon, right? When you do this for a long enough time, guys, you hear some crazy shit because you get marks that turn into smarks and they want to think that they know everything about the business because they know the behind the scenes a little bit. So they start blaming people like Bruce Pritchard or Kevin Dunn or creative writer 512 and Deborah, the receptionist in Stamford, Connecticut at headquarters. No, there's one person to blame. Now you can blame everybody else after we get the head dude in charge rectified, but by splitting the blame with everybody, you're letting Vince off the hook. At least Strict Tango knows one name he mentioned, Vince. Thank you, Strict Tango, for being smart to that shit. Rachel Rocca, 5-spot. Like that name, if I'm pronouncing that right, man. Rocca, it could be Roca. I like it all, man. Rachel Rocca, I'm going to call it, if you don't mind. It's probably Roca. Thank you for that coffee, Rachel. I only have Raw on for background sound while I'm doing my schoolwork and working on my small business. Love the Alexa Bliss segment, only good thing. Number one, I agree with you, Rachel. Alexa Bliss is always fucking slaying it. And number two, you got a small business. I hope you succeed. BC is in your corner. I am always trying to contribute to small businesses. Yes, I do my Starbucks, and yes, I do my Dunkin' Donuts because before I was New York, I was a New England kid. So we grew up on Dunkin'. When you move to New York, you become a Starbucks motherfucker. But I'm always stopping at mom and pop shops to get my coffee. I'm always stopping at mom and pop shops to get my hardware or my fucking anything I need for the house. So I'm always doing that, man. Support small businesses, guys. They need you now more than ever during these trying times. Thank you, Rachel, for being on those front lines, man. And that's badass. I support small business more than anybody, man. I love it. And I hope you stay full throttle. I hope you guys are able to overcome this bullshit. Thank you, Rachel. I get everybody, man. I haven't ended hour number 2 yet, guys. Hold on. We're all over the place today. We getting amped. I'd have it no other way. Do we hit an hour yet on this stream? No, 48, huh? Yeah. All right, so I want to end hour number 2 on this. First of all, and this was Naomi walking Lana down to the ring for her match with Shayna Baszler. And just like Asuka has to hold the hand of Charlie Flair, Naomi now has to hold the hand of Lana. And even before Charlie Flair, Asuka was holding the hand of Lana. And then when Vince found out Charlie was coming back, he let Lana loose. He heard Naomi was coming back. He stuck Lana with Naomi, and he stuck Charlie with Asuka. You can't make this shit up. Baszler wins, thankfully, via tap out. But Lana was fucking her up the entire match, guys. It was only 5 minutes, thankfully. But 5 minutes too long. This is Shayna versus Lana. Because that's believable. And go ahead. You say, BC, you gotta... What do you expect? They have to make Lana look semi-strong. Not against Baszler. When Baszler is losing what seems to be every fucking match, even with a tag title, she's booked into irrelevancy. It's pathetic the way Shayna's booked. And now you book her in a 5-minute match with Lana where Lana is beating the fuck out of her, but at the very end, she's able to get tapped out. Come on, bro. Nobody has a problem with Shayna? With Lana taking that long with Shayna and Shayna almost losing this match 4 times? Nobody's got an issue with that? Man, I had high hopes for Naomi when she came back. High hopes for Naomi, man. BC, don't worry. You're going to be right. She's going to win a tag title. I don't want her in that. These tag titles are meaningless. I didn't want my own. You guys know this is a pro Sasha Banks channel. We love Sasha. Most of us anyway. If you're a tried and true Amplified Unit member, I don't know how you lasted this long and don't like Sasha, but we are a pro Sasha channel. I didn't like when Sasha had the titles with Bayley because I thought it was stunting Sasha's growth, character-wise. Even Bayley. I didn't like that. I didn't like Asuka and Charlie Flair with it. I didn't like at first Nia and Shayna unless they were booked like monsters. Then I could get behind it. And I don't like this. The tag titles are fucking jokes. You gotta book these people correctly first. Look at everybody with a title. They ain't even getting title matches or big feuds. How many big title matches has Sasha had with that championship? Carmella is the only match I can think of, and I think it was a couple of times. Rematches. Asuka, nothing. Nothing at all. I remember one match, and that was with Alexa Bliss. Bobby Lashley. He's just keeping that United States Championship warm. He's not being booked properly. I have to remind myself that Bobby Roode, or Robert Roode, or Jonathan Roode, or fucking Boogeyman Roode, Bastion Booger Roode, Doink Rude, Crush Rude, Axe Rude, Smash Rude, whatever you want to call this guy, Robbie, Bobby, Dobby, I gotta remind myself that him and Dolph are even tag team champions. I don't know if the New Day are champions at one day, or if it's another tag team, or if New Day is 27-time champions. I don't know anymore. Because nobody is booked properly. I know that's a side rant, man, but that's another frustration that I have. It's almost like Vince gives some of these people titles just to make people happy. And he only puts stock into his heavyweight championships. Every other belt will fill up categories. Will check off boxes. Oh, it's Black History Month. I have my African American box here. Oh, Bobby Lashley. I got Sasha here. I have Big E and Apollo fighting over here. I got the Street Profits ready for these titles. They can't claim that I'm a bad man. What? Asuka? They say I don't give her anything? She's Japanese? Give her a title, damn it! Give her a title! Look how she's booked! The blonde bombshells are getting all the storylines! Asuka gets nothing! That tells you everything you need to know about how Vince looks at people! Open your eyes, dog! Why the fuck am I the only one seeing this shit? Come on, bro. NJPW girl, they do this every Black History Month. I know. That's what I'm saying. My eyes are open, bro. I don't have to say stupid shit like, I'm woke. I'm woke. Fuck you. Put your back to sleep. Oh, I tell ya. Now, if they were booked properly, then we can talk. Then I can be like, all right, he's finally getting behind motherfuckers. Vince runs a business. He's gonna make sure boxes are checked when his ass is to the coals. Fuck out of here. By the way, special shout out to the mega hot Naomi. She was out there last night looking like a succulent triple layer moose cake, and I love moose cakes. I mean, she is the perfect dose of thick mixed with the right touch of fuck yeah. Naomi, man. Psst, ow! Fuck. She's fine. That's my Thicky Bella, man. Everybody used to call Nikki Bella Thicky Bella. I call Naomi Thicky Bella. Thicky, we gotta think of a different name. Yeah, well, we'll call her Thicky Bella. That's my Thicky Bella. Yeah, Patrick Bell, I hear that, man. Hey, Mr. Anything. 2-spot, thank you, Mr. Anything. Vince only caters to the Karens and the bitch boy Bradens. You're damn right, Mr. Anything. As long as we get the casuals. Hey, Mr. Anything, by the way, I missed your super yesterday, one of them. And I went over it earlier, so. Congratulations on Little Macho Man and Little Daisy. Thank you, Mr. Anything. Farrah, what's up with that 10 spot up in here, man? I see Farrah up in here. Thank you for supporting the channel and showing the love for the Amplified, man. The love is right back to you, Farrah. What is it with Vince putting super talented women of color with blondes? I kind of went over it. Exactly. He has no choice because it's Black History Month. He knows he has to fill up those boxes because his ass is to the coals and people will call him out. But he also wants to make sure that his blondes are getting some rub. They got to get some reaction. Because we respect, if you think about the minorities in WWE, they're all pretty phenomenal, right? We not only love them, but we respect them because they're so good. Think about it. Sasha, Apollo, when it comes to wrestling, I wish he was better on the mic, but wrestling, phenomenal. Big E, we've been standing for the longest time. You could go on and on with Asuka and even Kairi Sane, who had to leave, unfortunately, because the booking was so atrocious and she knew she could get better elsewhere. But you can go on and on. Phenomenal. But this dude will only see people like Lacey Evans, who did jack shit in NXT, but got to bypass everybody in NXT to go right to the main roster and jump into storylines. Lana, who was just a manager to Rusev, and she gets all these storylines. And a lot of you guys might say, well, that's because Mandy Rose came right in the big storylines. And I don't even mind Mandy. Right in the big storylines. And you guys say, oh, well, they're hot, lately. Well, that's fine. And they are. You're right. But I find hot and I find attractive, I can get much better in my own opinion. And I don't like opinions on this channel. But to me, super sexy is Sasha Banks more than Lana. To me, super sexy is Naomi and even Asuka more than Lacey Evans. To me, super sexy is Bianca Belair more than Mandy Rose. That's to me. So there's still us out there. Don't, stuff us away or throw us to the wayside and just keep on going with your stereotypical blondes because it's not entertaining or captivating television. Sure, you're going to have some dudes going, nice ass. Wow, what an ass. Hey, Doug, did you see her ass? Oh, man, right? They're not even giving a shit about the wrestling match, dude. They don't give a fuck. You can do better is what I'm saying. You can do better. So Farrah, that's the story on it. You can do much better than that shit. He rests on mediocrity. That's what Vince does. He always rests on mediocrity. Give him a blonde. People love blondes. Well, then call me different then. I guess I'm one fucking crazy Italiano, right? That's right. Not only am I perfect, I'm fucking Italiano. I don't know, guys. Xia Li, War Dog. Fuck yeah. Bro, Xia Li. You give me Xia Li before Lana, I'm all on board. There. If Vince is just going on sexy more than talent, then give us sexy minority. They're hot and they can go in the ring. It's a double win. I don't know, guys. Papo Jr.'s up in here with a 2-spot. Good to see you up in here, dude. Almost quit my job. BC going live saved me. I'm calm. Papo, keep crushing it, man, at work, dude. Make that money, dude. I'm glad you caught a little bit of this. This will be up later on the channel. So, because I know thousands of people are going to watch this after the fact. So, I'll always make sure that it's up. Thank you, Papo Jr. Hold on, I think I got one more here, guys. Give me 1 second. I got Farrah, right? Yeah, Farrah. That's the whole blonde bombshell brigade bullshit. Strict Tango with a 2-spot. Did you hear JD from New York 206 hates Roman versus Edge? I didn't hear. I mean, I don't. Wait, was that Strict Tango? Strict Tango. Thank you. No, I didn't hear. I mean, I don't know why he would be against. I don't understand. There's nothing better than that. You're not gonna have Edge versus Drew. I would think he wouldn't want that match. I mean, that's 2 faces with no. I mean, that's even less than that shit. Unless you're playing the long game taking us to SummerSlam, and then do that match. But who the fuck needs to wait? That's your biggest night of the year. Again, that's resting on mediocrity. We're settling just to try to get something better in a few months. No, just rock it out every time. Every time, go out and hit it out of the park. WrestleMania and SummerSlam should be producing the highest of matches. Anyway, Strict Tango. I didn't hear that, man. Much love to my boy JD, though. The dude knows what he's talking about, so there must be some reasoning behind what he's... I don't know, man. We'll talk about it when we get together next time. Off camera. We're not giving you guys any freebies, man. We'll blow up the internet. Thank you, Strict Tango. Yeah, Roman and Edge is the only way to go. I think I got, guys, I can't get every, if I'm missing these supers, I'll get you on the very next time, man. I promise you. But I think I got most of what I... Yeah, I may have missed. No, I don't think I did, actually. Anyway, I don't know. I'm trying to get everybody up in this bitch. All right, so hour number 3. Oh, now this one is dedicated to the entire... Oh, I see you, Life of Jay, with that coffee. $4.99. I actually think WWE is going with Edge versus Roman, thankfully. Yeah, well, that's what they should be going with, Life of Jay. I mean, there's no other option here. It's WrestleMania. You have to produce the best matches. Edge and Roman is a dream match. Maybe not for everybody, but that's it. It's not a dream match for SummerSlam or Survivor Series or Dick Boy Johnson's Extravaganza 2021. No! This is for WrestleMania. Now, the problem with this is that you didn't even have Edge show up because he's not making his choice until after Elimination Chamber. We're just wasting days now. I wish they would have just got rid of Fastlane at least. I would have gotten rid of Elimination Chamber as well. But at least Fastlane, so that once we're done with this bullshit Sunday, we can start the road right to WrestleMania and start building anticipation and the card. But instead, we got to think about Fastlane. I wish they just came right out and said Edge, Roman, and started. You saw a couple weeks ago when Edge was face-to-face with Roman and their chemistry with their promos already. You were fucking edge of your seat, dog. Even the people that didn't want Roman and Edge, you were like, fuck yeah. You know it. You know it. That was awesome. When Roman was looking at Edge and he was saying, are you disrespecting me? Are you disrespecting me? Say my name. Say I'm the tribal chief. Declare me the undisputed universal champion. Edge, say it. And Edge is thinking, who the fuck are you? Do you know what I've been through? Do you realize what I just got through to get to this spot, you young punk? You knew that was in his eyes, and then Kevin Owens came and ruined it all with a fucking stunner. Bruh, that's just the tip. Just the tip of the iceberg. Imagine that storyline for a couple of months. Yeah, dog. He knows what he's talking about. Whoo. What was that off of? Super chat? Oh, that was a Life of Jay. Yeah. So it looks like they're going Edge and Roman, man. BC just went into his own promo. We're going toward 250 on the likes, guys, live with over 300 still checking us out and thousands later. So that's fucking awesome, man. Thank you, guys. Ms. Flawless Stone showing the love with a couple of coffees in that 10 spot. Thank you, Miss Flawless Stone. Always good to see you up in here. Showing the love, and it's right back to you. Happy belated Valentine's Day, BC. Nah, thank you. Happy belated Valentine's Day to you, Miss Flawless Stone. I am anti-Valentine's Day, probably for the best. It's an overpriced holiday just to get you to spend some money on their Hallmark cards. What is your dream schmaz match booked correctly that involves Sasha Banks, Raquel, I always like to say Raquel, and Dakota? Better win those belts, BC. You're the best, BC. Yeah, I agree. Raquel and Dakota better win those championships with the performance that Gonzalez put on Saturday, or Sunday night, I should say, at NXT TakeOver. What a fucking performance. That's their fucking titles now. So yeah, I would put them in that shit, man, eventually. Would they give the NXT that time of day? Would Vince have the titles go over there? Yeah, we'll see. Now, with Sasha Banks, I don't want her in any schmazes. So if you're talking that's booked correctly, I would still want her with people that can go, like Bianca Belair, like Asuka, like Naomi, Shayna Baszler, because I know they would have an awesome match. If you're going to do a schmaz with those type of talents, that would make it better. But not only does WWE do so many schmazes, they put the most useless fucks in there. So you have a 6-woman schmaz and it'll have like Lana in there. Or fucking... give me another fight. You'll have Lacey Evans come out of nowhere. Mandy or Peyton Royce. And I like Peyton Royce. I like Mandy. I like all these people. But that doesn't mean they should be in a 6-woman schmaz where we need the ultimate of competition to try to suffice how bad the booking is. I hope that makes sense. That was a long-winded answer, Miss Flawless Stone, but thank you. God damn. Sup, BC? Who's this? Cameron Johnson with a $2.99. What up, Cameron? Sup, BC? Sorry I'm late. Let's get it. You know it, Cameron. Don't worry. This video will be up later on. So thanks for stopping by, showing the love. Mr. Black Ice 22 is back in here with another coffee 5-spot. Man, look, they better have my Sasha versus Bianca main event in WrestleMania. They work their asses off. Black has support them. A YouTuber said Bliss is a no-no. Oh, for Sasha versus Bianca? Oh, what do you mean? Sasha versus Bianca in the main event? Absolutely, Mr. Black Ice. There's no question about that. I mean, that's the one scenario where face versus face makes absolute sense, right? Edge and McIntyre, come on. Really? That's the best. Bianca and Sasha is sitting in your lap. That's literally, that's not just a dream match. That's something you could have in one of the main events of one of the nights of WrestleMania. An Iron Woman match. One of you guys said that the best. And I got that idea from one of you guys. And I was like, fuck yeah, man. Iron Woman match. End one of the nights with Bianca and Sasha in a classic. Fuck yeah, man. That'd be a masterpiece. As far as Alexa, a YouTuber said Bliss is a no-no. Well, it ain't me. I'll tell you that much. Dum-dum. Thank you, Mr. Black Ice. Ow. God damn. J Football Live with a coffee $4.99. What up? Just curious, does anyone in the amp unit actually heard of a Bow Wow track? At least Bad Bunny brings hundreds of millions of eyes. What the fuck is a Bow Wow? J Football Live, I don't even know. I think he was the kid in that movie Like Mike, which I didn't even see. I don't know, but I heard he's going to be training with Rikishi. So this is very real, and he has an in with the business, not just training with Rikishi, but also with Snoopy Dogg. We know Snoopy Dogg has a relationship with Vince and Tony Khan, so expect to see Bow Wow bypass NXT and show up with a Bad Bunny in the next 6 months, J Football Live. It's going to happen, man. Oh, it's going to happen. Oh. All right, guys, so old school rapper, somebody, who is that? Rowdy Woods, yeah, old school rapper. But I don't know how, what is he? He's not even 30. Is he 30? Is he past 30? I don't even know how old he is, but yeah, Bow Wow is coming, guys. It's fucking coming. Let me get another swig of this before we start this gauntlet match BS, man. Hopefully you guys can keep up. Entire third hour dedicated, and again, I mean it, guys. You guys got to keep up with this shit because this is, we're going to go fast and furious with this. The entire third hour is dedicated to the stupid gauntlet match to determine who will be the last participant into Sunday's chamber match, and in turn, ruining any suspense that we may have had for that occasion in the process. Because you're going to start off with 2 people, and then we have the last entrant already known, so you're only going to have 3 people that were actually wondering who's going to be next, as if we gave a fuck anyway. AJ Styles and Kofi Kingston started off. Xavier Woods gets fucked up by Almost gets ejected. That's right, I call him Almost. It sounds just like Almost, and it's easier for me to say Almost. Just like Kofi Kingston almost beat AJ Styles, but almost only counts in hand grenades and horseshoes. So AJ eliminates Kofi Kingston. McIntyre is out next. Styles versus McIntyre is underway. Drew Mac claymores and defeats AJ Styles. Then Jeff Hardy is out next. Drew Mac versus Hardy is underway. Drew Mac claymores and defeats Hardy the same way he defeated Styles. This brings out Randy Orton. Drew Mac versus Orton is underway. You guys keeping track? Absolutely awesome elimination of Orton here as Alexa Bliss fills up every square in the Thunderdome and she's diabolically laughing. Orton is distracted and rightfully so. Even BC forgot about the count. I'm just glad the ref was actually counting. Look at that. Check that out. Lacey pregnancy storyline. You see how the ref finished his count here? Why was that not done earlier? Oh, Beasley was right. There is no consistency. I know. It's almost like I do my research. It's almost like I have hundreds of people that tune into these live streams, thousands that will end up tuning into it because I know what I'm talking about. Zero consistency. So the ref rings the bell because he was distracted, and Alexa Bliss is on every screen in the Thunderdome. It was phenomenal. Alexa Bliss, time after time, show after show, is the best part of Monday Night Raw, easily. And Orton is counted out. He tries to get back in the ring because he's pissed off, but he gets a Claymore for his efforts. And then Sheamus is out last. Drew Mack and Sheamus is underway. Sheamus bro kicks Drew Mack and defeats McIntyre. So your heavyweight champion was defeated on a Monday Night Raw before a pay-per-view. Awesome. 6 nights before your pay-per-view, let's have our champion lose flat on his back. It's gonna be great. I know. Somebody who was going to fucking straddle on WWE's balls is going to say, well, basically, he beat 3 people, though. 4 people. What is it? He beat Styles. He beat Hardy. He beat Orton via countout. So he beat 3 people. Okay? The last visual was Mac flat on his back looking up at the lights. That's your champion. Come on, man. You can't do that. We're taking inventory in our dome piece of that shit. And Sheamus is declaring that he's going to be champion. Oh, joy, if that happens. Who the fuck do we care about winning this championship? Aside from maybe Styles? Sunday night? That would be pretty cool. Hardy, I'd be like, oh, that, all right. You know, we like Hardy, but a little golf clap. Sheamus, fuck no. You want to put your dome piece to a brick wall. Drew McIntyre has to walk out with it, right? You would think. I mean, all of this title reign was just to lose it inside the chamber. Under 50 days at that point from WrestleMania, Drew Mac has to walk out with it. Miz took himself out, so what, Kofi Kingston? Are we going to relive Kofi Mania unnaturally like people wanted to do with D-Bry this year? There was actually people that wanted to see Daniel Bryan in the main event of WrestleMania. And I was like, what the fuck? We don't even feel the same way anymore. We still love the dude, but he was booked in irrelevancy in 2020, and he's on a losing streak in 2021. We're supposed to relive the Yes Movement? Just because we're feeling nostalgic and Vince hasn't created any other stars? No, you don't rest on those laurels. You don't rest on mediocrity. You gotta want and you gotta deserve better. You gotta know that you deserve that shit. Voice out loud. Make sure that you're getting better on these shows. It may take years for us to do such, but our voices are heard, man. You look at when Stone Cold turned into Stone Cold, man, and he had the handcuffs taken off of him. We helped make that happen. The Rocky sucks. We were not taking Rocky Maivia at all. They were forced to turn him heel. And he took off because just like Roman, we knew that there was talent in The Rock, but this forced face was not working. So we voiced out, we were right again, just like we were for Stone Cold. The Yes Movement. He wasn't supposed to be a part at WrestleMania 30 in the main event. We made that happen. We made Vince change his plans. We did that by just voicing out. So anybody that says, oh, you're wasting your time, they don't listen. No, they eventually will. Sometimes you just got to keep on fucking rocking. Kofi Mania. He was not supposed to be there. We were fucking so loud and we were relentless with Kofi Mania. We put him in that spot. Guys, we do this time and time again. You just don't realize it. I got a couple fucking supers up in this bitch. Hold on. J Football Live, another coffee. Thanks, dude. I see that $4.99. Elimination Chamber got a week's build. Literally a week's J Football Live. 1 week. And there was only 6 days to pump it up. But instead of pumping up, they're doing last-minute changes. Miz is out. A tag team dude and Kofi is in. Lacey Evans is out due to pregnancy. They're trying to scramble to find a title opponent now because they gave Asuka nothing. It was always Charlotte's storyline. And because Asuka had nothing for months, they have no opponent for her now. So that's going to be rushed. So not only did they only have 1 week to build, they're still trying to build this J Football Live. Could you imagine a TV show like Stranger Things planning their season finale the week before? No. J Football Live, perfectly put. And you know I'm a Stranger Things dude. I love that show. Could you imagine them bringing to Netflix a week before they're about to go on to get fucking shown to the masses, a week before they show their scripts and what they filmed? Bro, it's unheard of. And they keep making more and more and more pay-per-views. And they keep getting shittier and shittier. J Football, thank you. We amped up in this one, guys. We are amped up. Thank you for the 250. I just saw that, man. 250. Smashing that like, man. Showing the love. That's awesome, man. Thank you, guys. That means a lot, man. That's showing the thousands that are coming watching this later on that we rocked it in this stream. in the middle of the day, 14, 15, 16 hours after the show. A lot of content creators, they like to fucking go right after the show, right? The most views, they're gonna get the most clicks, man. They're right after the show, man. I mean, they're just on it to try to get those clicks, man. BC's just fucking having a coffee, doing business, get to bed around 3, wake up, do some business, get a couple of coffees. I stroll along around 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and we talk about it. And fucking hundreds of you guys, eventually thousands of you will end up catching this. The amp unit is the best, bro. No matter when I come on, we're gonna convene and we're gonna talk about it. I don't have to jump on it immediately. No. You'll never get me just rushing to a video just to try to get clicks, just to try to get views. No, brah. I'm gonna sit on it. I'm gonna let it resonate. I'm gonna give you the best possible review that I can give, that anybody can give on this fucking platform. Rachel Rocca, again, with that 20 spot. Thank you, Rachel. That's several coffees. That'll be tonight's fucking stream. Pop that son of a bitch in. It's going to be Starbucks now. I'm going to get 4 straight Starbucks, Rachel. VKM got used to coasting after Attitude Era. He doesn't know how to do the damn thing anymore and stuck in greed over entertaining shows. Love watching you live. I get amped before I deal with the people for my job at the BMV and my business in college. Sounds like you're busy as fuck too, Rachel, so I'm glad that you're able to catch this stream, and I'm glad that I can not only get you amped, but entertain you. Because as you said in that super, this show isn't fucking doing it. So I look at that as my own fucking job to do for you guys, man. Entertain you as best that I can. Rachel, I appreciate it. Much love to you. Oh! Hold on, I got another one over here from Blitzball Champ. I haven't seen Blitzball in a second. What up, dude? With that 10 spot. Appreciate it. WWE really doesn't think sometimes. Asuka and Shayna were once 2 of the most feared badasses in the division and have yet to have one legit 15 to 20 minute plus match against each other one-on-one. Like, what the hell? Blitzball, not only is that true and frustrating, I can give you one better. I bet you if you added up all of Shayna and Asuka's 20-minute plus matches on the main roster, I bet you it's only a handful, if even. Asuka probably has more than Shayna. If it's not like a schmaz, like an Elimination Chamber or a Royal Rumble. If it's a one-on-one match on the main roster, I bet you Shayna has a handful of 20-minute plus matches, if she's lucky. Asuka, maybe a handful. 20 minutes plus. I bet you. So I see your correct statement, Blitzball Champ, and I raise you. I got a couple more. You guys are fucking awesome. Carlos. 5 spot coffee. Carlos, I need a swig anyway. I'm going to do this salute to my boy, Carlos. Carlos, Carlos, Carlos. You got your chant, man. Salute, BC. Great show. Much love and respect to the amp unit. I don't got to tell you, but I'll keep telling you a million times. Carlos, right back to you, dog. Always good seeing you up in here, man. Where are my other tried and trues too, man? Yeah, you got Juggernaut Gaming. You got Jennifer Pierce is up in here. Sontivia Major. War Dog's up in this bitch. I saw fucking, Blitzball's up in this bitch. I saw Blueprint Nation up in this motherfucker. I saw, what you got? You got Iron Riaz up in here, man. We got NJPW Girl up in this bitch. Kobe Talks is up in here, man. Is SOS up in here? What about Anisar War? MJ Jaws is up in here, man. We got Brandon Warrior Nation showing the love. We got some tried and trues up in here. All right, some of you guys are missing it, but yeah, you know. Red Team Go! You know it, NJP. Mr. Block Ice is up in here. Yeah, man. Lucas Allen's up in here. BC! Lucas! James Miller, what's up, dude? James Miller's up in here, man. El Palo's up in here. Tomato the Gamer's up in here. I said Kobe Talks, right? You got Eddie up in this bitch. You got Jaden C up in this bitch. Reese, don't worry about being late. This will be up later. We got amplified throughout, so you may want to catch some of this later with the other thousands. Everybody getting out of school, out of work, and taking care of shit. Farah, thank you. Yeah, you know it, man. Darnell 06 with a 3 spot toward a coffee. Darnell 06, ABC, I love your videos. Keep doing your thing. You know it, Darnell. It's the only way we can rock out, man. Amplified. Somebody needs to do it in this community. The Amplified, man. We'll put everybody on these broad delts. These broad delts. Look at that shit. Wow. I could put Vince McMahon's fucking Stanford headquarters on each one of these bitches. I got you, Darnell. Thank you. James Miller showing the love with a 5-spot coffee. Thank you, James. Means a lot. You know that. Just like yesterday, dude. I knew you bought the Ant-Man a coffee then, too. Dave Mealy. Hopefully I said that right, man. Dave with a $4.99 coffee. If you want to see BC right for WWE, give me a hell yeah. I know it won't happen, but damn, that would be awesome. Oh, Dave. First of all, I wouldn't be able to click with Vince. I would literally have to lock the door behind us in our first meeting and say, hopefully he would respect that, or he would fire me immediately. Like, who the fuck are you? You got some balls to lock that door. But we need to talk like men. If I'm going to work here for more than fucking 6 months like Eric Bischoff, this guy moves from Colorado to Connecticut, and then months later he's moving back to Colorado because it didn't work. Paul Heyman tells stories where he was hired and fired within like a month's time, like 3 different times. Jim Ross fired 17 times. Right, so if BC's going to do that, man, we would have to lock the door and we'd have to scream. We would have to scream at one another. I want Vince to get amplified. I need him to scream at, flip. And then I would have to do the same thing. And then hopefully there's a mutual respect. And then I can start writing for the show. And even if you give me one brand. So, Dave, I'll give you one, man. Oh, hell yeah. Sit there with your beady little eyes, looking like a dumb dipshit. Stone Cold says you look like a dumbass. You got your $2 shoes, your $5 jacket, and your $1 glass set. You screw off, you dumb fuck. Imagine if Stone Cold could say swears, man. That would be epic. I think he was getting bleeped out a little bit, but I want the unedited Stone Cold promos. By the way, let's show the love, man. If you wanted BC to write for WWE, let's give Dave exactly what he said. Give us a hell yeah, man. I want to see that in the chats. You want to see BC right, I would have to have Vince totally on board with what I'm going to do because there's only one guy in charge. Otherwise, I'm going to get dipshits who think they know the business and they're going to be blaming BC for bad right. No. I'm going to tell you, it's my boss. Give me a hell yeah. Give Dave a hell yeah. Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. I love Better Call Saul. I didn't see who that was. It's going too fast. Yeah. I wouldn't mind it, but it would have to be the perfect scenario. Literally perfect. And there is no perfect job. So it's never going to happen. You're right. But no, miracles. I'll never skip leg day, man. I don't mind leg day because I just put on the headphones amped up and I just rock it out. Sometimes leg day is better than the fucking delts. I'll tell you that much. That's awesome. Justin Jones is up here with a 2-spot. If it's boring, annoying, and dumb, it's bad. Yeah, or on this channel, Justin Jones, we do the good, the bad, and the ugly review. Sometimes it's so bad it goes into the ugly column. In fact, there may be a new one. What was it, NJPW? What do we call that? Or is it Mr. Black Ice? There might be a new category one day. You guys had a good category. What was it? Justin Jones, thank you. J Football Live with a $1.99. J Football's rockstar status today, dude. BC Prime, VKM versus BC Amplified at WrestleMania. Who wins? The Amplified Man. If Vince skips leg day or delt day, BC's knocking him out with each delt. We're going to fucking take him out with each delt. VK doesn't stand a fucking chance. But I want him in his prime, like you said, J Football Live. I'll take him out. I'll rock him. Thank you, J Football. Batty Banks up in here with a coffee, $4.99. BC, to answer your question, Naruto is an anime, and it's better than Raw. And if you want to see it, it's on Netflix and Hulu. I think I have heard of that then, man. I know some people that are deep into anime, and I know that must have came up. It does sound familiar. Batty, thanks. Thank you for that support. And again, I said the same thing earlier, Batty Banks. You did yourself a favor by watching that instead of this shit show. Batty Banks, much love. I got everybody, man. I'm trying over in this bitch, man. NJPW. Was it a shit column? Is that what it was? Okay, that's going to be hard to get past YouTube, man. I would have to do the little asterisks. So SH asterisk. Or no, the 2 might still be pissed. S asterisk asterisk T. The shit column. I don't know if I have to... Yeah, Mr. Black Guy's disaster. That's probably a better fucking one, too. But the shit column definitely has the better ring. What was that? What did I hit him with there? Jennifer Pierce. What was that? That was funny, man. It's going too fast. I'm on a delay here. I can't get to everybody. BC hits Vince with the I can fucking speak clothesline and then finishes him with the de-amplifier. Oh, Jennifer Pierce, you got to call the match, man. That's funny. That's the de-amplifier. My goodness, the de-amplifier. He's setting it up. He's going for it. Off the ropes. He hits him with the I can fucking speak. That was great. I got a laugh out of that. Sometimes I got to entertain myself. I count on you guys to do that. Yeah, Big Nang, remember that? Here's a little bit of sign language to y'all. Get your beady eyes locked on these two bitches. You guys remember the old Stone Cold? I don't even know if I got everybody, man, on the supers. If I missed anybody, I got to get you in the next vid. There's a lot of them, man. You guys showed the fucking love, dog. Dog shit column, says DeMonte. Then the tube is going to be like, yeah, we're not going to push this dude. We didn't push him anyway. We ain't pushing him now. The tube does not like BC, man. They want to make sure I don't grow too big. So they don't like to promote BC, man. They don't like that at all. What happened, though, was my people, my audience is so badass, and we're a legit unit that my people don't just go away. So even when they're taking off of the sub list, because the tube takes people off the sub list without them even knowing about it, but my people constantly come back, and they just get pissed off. They're like, why the fuck did the tube do that? And they go right back on. And what also happens is, somehow, thankfully, people recommend the channel and it gets out to other people. And even though the tube tries to not promote this channel, every single day, slowly but surely, we actually gain subscribers. It's crazy. Or not so crazy, because I know I have full believability that I am the very best at what I do, and we are the very best at what we do on this channel and in this community. So I'm not that shocked, but it's awesome to see us override what they try to do to us. Fucking awesome, man. You guys rock. Hey, man, that's a review. Like I said, it ended with the gauntlet match. It took up the whole third hour. And at the very end, we just saw our world champion flat on his back, losing 6 nights before his title defense. You can't make that shit up. We saw Lacey Evans, who was supposed to go for a championship this Sunday, which was a rushed match, by the way, just declared last week. We saw her announce that she's pregnant. So now Asuka has no opponent for Sunday, because they never gave Asuka an opponent, because they didn't give a fuck about Asuka, because everything was for Charlotte Flair. We also saw The Miz take himself out of a match. Now we have a tag team dude in there, Kofi, one half a fucking New Day. I mean, this Elimination Chamber, could it be any more tragic? I don't want to say no, because something tells me by Friday more shit is going to be rearranged, changed, flipped upside down, and be even worse. Oh, shit. I broke something with that pen. Fuck it. Let's do it again. Oh, shit. Don't worry about me. I'm getting amplified, man. Now I'm throwing shit. Much love, guys. That's what we got now. This is what are we at? Hour and a half. Thank you for everyone that caught this from minute 1 to the last minute. 275. We're headed to 300 in the likes live, which means during the stream with everybody coming in afterwards, the thousands of people that will tune into this afterwards, that's easily going to hit 350, 4 plus. You guys are fucking awesome, man. And that's going to help the fucking channel drastically. So thank you guys for spending some time with BC. I have to at some point today, I have to go pick up all of those pens. I was trying to hit something that was up on the wall that I had hanging up there, and I was trying to hit that like a little bit of anyway, it's a long story. Oh, Big Nang, yeah. One time my 10-year-old nephew subscribed to you, but YouTube would not allow him to watch you, so they unsubscribed. Fuck YouTube. Yeah, Big Nang, they do a weird thing. Well, every video I put up, Big Nang, I have to tell them that it's not for kids, and that's why I put a warning in all my videos in front of it. at the beginning of every video. That's not just for a cool visual graphic. I'm telling YouTube that this is not for kids. So you ain't got to penalize BC for that shit. It's for adults, this channel. We swear a lot. We drop a lot of facts. We scream, we yell, we get amplified. It's not for kids. But I have to tell the tube that every single time I put up a video. And if I decide to go, if I try to get new subscribers, because it's not fair, man. Kids should be able to watch. But if I do that, then they will take away the comments. So I was trying some stuff recently, guys. You guys remember last month, I did this thing where I put up some videos, but the comments were off. And I apologize in advance. I know you guys love to comment on the videos. But I was trying some testing shit to see if we can somehow work around it. And I still have some testing to do, I think, coming up in the next several weeks, maybe next month, maybe in the next couple of months. Some of the videos I put up will have to be comment-free. I apologize in advance. We'll still do these live streams and everything, so we'll still shoot the shit. And most of the videos will all still have comments. But I still want to do some testing because it's not fair that kids don't have the fucking option. But it is what it is, man. So, yeah, I hear that concern, dude. But the whole tube is up in arms right now, man. All right, guys. Erica Herman, I've been in the house. I hope you're not just tuning in now, Erica, because you got to go back and watch. We got amplified. We got almost 300 in the likes. We had nearly 400 at one point on the live stream in the middle of the afternoon, 16 hours after the show. I know people that have been doing this for years longer than BC. Years longer. And they go live right after the show. And they ain't even pulling in 2,000. BC's over here fucking with 400 or 500 live 16 hours after the show. And I'm a little bitty channel. That shows you how awesome you guys are. Thank you. Much love. NJPW girl, we'll check you later. Blueprint Nation, we'll check you, dude. Glad you caught the stream. Christian Rivera. Erica Herman, go back and watch for sure. We had a lot of fun in this stream, man. Or I know I did. Seems like you guys did too. A lot of love too shown, man. Badass. Laura, Chelsea, GR9, Lucas, Brandon, Eddie, Kobe, Renee, Varens John, Iron Riaz, Santivia Major, Philip Stevenson, J Football Live. BC on the rise, motherfuckers. You know it, man. Chris Macon. I said Blueprint Nation. I'll say Blueprint Nation again. War Dog. Mr. Damaco Endurance, Brandon McCrae, Leisha Thorne. Thank you for watching, Leisha Thorne. Carlton Pittman, Checky Leader, Mr. Black Ice. One love, right back to you, Black Ice. Pimp Jesus, Justin Jones, Jennifer Pierce. Man, this is going fast. Jason Schmidt. Jaden C., Antoine Freeman, Jesse Borsler. Jesse, what's up, man? Jesse Borsler's up in here. Jacqueline Robinson's up in here. Brendan Neal's up in here. I said Kobe Talks, right? Rachel Rocca, man. Thank you, Rachel, for the love today, honestly. And all the best with your small business, college, and everything you're rocking, man. Keep rocking. Steve O Speaks, check you. Robert Hurt, check you. Chelsea, I got you. I'll get you a couple more times. Chelsea. Jennifer Pierce, I got you a couple of times. James Miller. Damage 400. Check you. Ice Jones. Check. All you guys, man. It's going. I can't get it, guys. I'm on a delay, but I can't get everybody. But all of you guys, man. My whole amp unit. Much love. Thank you for an awesome stream. And we'll do this again very soon. Big Nang. All you guys, man. You know. One love. Rise it up. Thank you for the 300 that showed that fucking love, dude. Badass. The hundreds of you that caught this live. The thousands catching BC. Later this afternoon, tomorrow, whenever the fuck. You gotta know, man. You gotta know. This company can do better. When you rest in mediocrity, that's where you will call your residence. Don't accept mediocrity. This company can and should be doing better. It's okay to complain, rant, rave, bitch, moan, whatever people want to say you're doing, it's okay. If you're dropping facts, you're not just bitching about it. You're trying to help. That's my the more you know message at the end of this motherfucker. Let's salute to all you guys. Ow! Ow! Checky Leader. Hey, hold up. Hold the train. Jesse Borsler, I saw that last second, dog. With that 5 spot. Woke up a little bit ago. Heard JD said the show was terrible. Looks like you agree. Yeah, well, good minds think alike, man. Jesse, good minds think alike. So, when Raw's really bad, chances are we're going to be on the same page with that. But I saw that last second, Jesse. Thank you. I saw that super pop up. When there's a coffee on the line, BC's on the prowl. All right, guys. Check you later.